Hello and a very warm welcome. Now, we all love F1. F1 is our passion, but Formula 2 is must watch. I've been watching, well, it was called GP2, Formula 2. I've been watching it since the rise of Lewis Hamilton. And it gets better every year, does Formula 2. Formula 2 is a hugely underrated motorsport. And we've seen some great speed, the champion, Hamilton, Rosberg, Hulkenberg. Maldonado won it one year. Gasly, Leclerc, Russell. Must watch, competitive, wheel-to-wheel action. Literally everything you want when watching racing. Overtaking, ballsy moves. And there's so many. The good thing about Formula 2 is there's so many different winners. They have like equal cars, obviously different teams, and there's so much variation. That's what I love about it. Like in F1 you've got one team winning unless there's a mistake, and in F2 it's variation. It's so much variation. You've got different winners, different teams fighting at the front, close wheel to wheel action. I really do love Formula 2. I don't think it gets enough attention as it should, because in Formula 2, these are the up-and-coming F1 drivers who are looking to get their chance. And for me, the F2 champion should always get an F1 drive. Otherwise, there's no point of lower formulas. Nick de Vries won the championship last year, and he ends up in Formula E. Doesn't even get a shot at Formula 1. So, bit disappointing. Different winners. This season, for example, Mick Schumacher, Callum Ilott, Robert Schwartzman, Dan Ticktum, Guan Yu Zhou, Nobuharu Matsushita, Drogovic, Markelov, although he's been struggling like crazy this season, Mazepin, Tsunoda, Lundgaard, Giotto, Aitken, Armstrong. So I've just reeled off like 10, 12 names there. That's how many different winners we have. The grid. The Formula 2 grid is so competitive this season. Close title battle. You have a sprint race. Well, you have a feature race, then a sprint race. Teams like Carlin, Prima, Dans, Virtuosi Racing, MP Motorsport. And there's a high chance Yuki Tsunoda is one of the drivers. Now there's a high chance he will replace Danny Kvyat. He's Japanese. Obviously, AlphaTauri have a Honda engine. That would be a lovely story. Get a Japanese driver in there with a Honda engine, but he's got to get like 4th in the title, and he's had some pretty unlucky races, Tsunoda. There's also a chance. Now I don't know which one of them, because I want Callum Ilott to win the championship, because he's British, but Callum Ilott, Mick Schumacher, Robert Schwartzman, they all have a chance of the Alfa Romeo seat. Them three in the title battle, pretty sure one of these will win. Callum Ilott, very, very good driver. Mick Schumacher's been very consistent. Robert Schwartzman was leading the title but had a few not so great races. But there's a high chance that one of them could get the Alfa Romeo seat. Obviously, Kimi Räikkönen's aging, he's going to retire. That frees up a seat. And Giovinazzi, let's see what he can do. But yeah, Formula 2 is must watch. If you've not watched Formula 2, I highly recommend it. It's close wheel-to-wheel racing. It's exactly what Formula 1 should be. And some weekends, Formula 2 racing is better than the F1 race. I mean, I absolutely love Formula 2. I will continue to watch it. I think it's great, honestly. Some of the battles, some of the wheels to wheel. I mean, Artem Markelov's one of my favourites, but he's not very competitive this year. He nearly beat Charles Leclerc to the title, and now he's like running round in 14th all the time. But yeah, F2 is must watch. Comment down below, would love to know your thoughts. Do you watch Formula 2? If not, you should definitely watch it. Literally going to all the circuits that F1 are going to, but they're not going. Most of the circuits so far, Formula 2 have been there, I think everyone so far, but they're not going to Turkey and Nürburgring F2, which is a bit of a shame. They're going to Mugello, Russia. They finish at Bahrain, and they usually finish at Abu Dhabi. It's going to be interesting to see who wins the title. Hopefully Callum Ilott wins it. But Mick Schumacher has a lot of support because of his surname, so let's see what happens. Comment down below, we'll always reply. Adios.